Not because you need more coaching, not because you need more clarity, not because you don't have what you need. You are stuck because you lack this one pivotal thing. And that thing is self-belief. In today's challenge, you're going to learn how to create that self-belief in you in a way it carries you in rooms where you feel less qualified, where you are having a fear in your belly, but the courage in your heart. We're going to talk about self-belief in that way and how you use it to catapult your life to the next level within the next 90 days. This is the Master Key Challenge. My name is Shanitha. I'm the host. Welcome to day 30. Day 30. The Master Key Challenge helps you, and I apologize, you can't even see me. The Master Key Challenge helps you to unlock doors you're stuck behind so you have clarity when you go open your next door. When you open your next door and wherever it leads that to. 31 days, 31 doors, one master key. That master key is my framework. K, know what door you want to open. E, enter the room. Y, yield to the moment. Today's door is not only one of the most important doors, but it's important because, for one, it's the last day of the challenge, and it really encapsulates the entire challenge itself of every door we've opened so far. Belief doesn't mean you have confidence in what you're doing. Self-belief just means that you're going to move because you see it anyway. It means even when you don't have the courage, even when you don't know how it's going to work out, the belief is going to fuel the action that you need. See, people think that it happens, the belief, the courage happens once you have no fear. But that's impossible, right? If we never had any fear, we wouldn't be human. So when you think about the next 90 days of your life, what does self-belief look like for you? What level do you have of that? Because choosing to move anyway, to try anyway, despite what it looks like, despite not knowing what it feels like, but belief in what you think is the right thing for you in that moment. See, the other day, actually, I talked to my husband, and I was telling him how sometimes it feels very overwhelming, almost to the point where, you know, when you're in water and you swim in and the water's coming up higher and higher and higher, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm trying to keep my head above water. I'm trying to keep oxygen in my lungs, right? Sometimes it feels very overwhelming. It feels like everything ought to crush down at the same time, on the same day, in the same hour. And it's like, I don't want to look. If I look, it looks bigger. If I look, it looks scary. But belief in something bigger, something greater, something bolder, it is evident. It is the unused door that most people think only comes once you have confidence. I have learned through investing in myself very aggressively this year, 2025, that self-belief is more than 90% of the battle when you are entering any type of new venture. That can be a new job, new relationship, new business, new partnership, new anything. Even when you stay in the same situation, self-belief is 90% of the battle. The rest is pure action. Now, when you hear that belief is 90% of the battle to anything you want to have in your life, how does that make you feel? Does it feel like 90%? Well, I thought it was 50% strategy. I thought it was 10% technical. I thought it was this. Does it surprise you that belief, self-belief, is so crucial to the process? I apologize. cleaners right here, so hold on 1 second. So, self-belief, it grows through movement. It grows through your actions. There are going to be days when you don't feel like nothing is happening, where it feels like you're climbing an uphill mountain and there is no end to it. But self-belief comes because of action, and action creates momentum. I need you to believe in yourself. I need you to know that the next 90 days for you will be what you desire to be. And even though if you don't get there quicker, even if you don't accomplish the goal that you have set for the next 90 days, but the person you become in the process, that's what's important. That's the actual key. And so I need you to think about that. With this being our last day, I need you to think about this final challenge for yourself. Identify one thing you've been hesitating on because you feel doubtful. Like, what is that thing? Only you know. Literally, 2026 is less than 2 days away. What are you going to do with that time? What are you going to do with that? And when you think about that one thing you're hesitating on, because you're fearful, because there's doubt there, I need you to take one small step towards it anyway. I want you to try anyway. Try anyway. In the community, this is the final post in the community. Let us know what you're going to try anyway. What is it for you? What is that for you? Self-belief is something I realized that I was missing in my life for many, many years. I was start and stop. I would learn so much. Learn, pursue, do. But it wasn't fueled by self-belief. It was fueled by something much more sinister. But when I realized self-belief was the catalyst, and I just thought about it. Let me give an example of self-belief and make it very, very simple for you, okay? I quit my job 6 months ago. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it? Okay. So I quit my job about 6 months ago, and it was very scary. But I had this belief in me that I could do this. Like I could go out here and try again on my own. Like I felt it in my bones. I felt it in my body. And I'm like, I know that it's possible. I don't know what it looks like in total. I can't see the full picture, but I believe. I did the resignation paper. No, I typed it up, the letter, and I sent it. I was afraid to press send. I was thinking I was making a wrong mistake. Everything going through my mind. Like, what am I doing? Sheila, what are you doing? You're throwing away a good career. You're throwing away the easiness. You're throwing away all these for sure, to some degree, for sure experiences, right? Because the golden handcuffs. Well, I left. I quit that day. I didn't look back. And I've had some amazing opportunities, experiences, because I did that. Because of those actions, because of making a decision, following through. The belief I have in myself now is unmatched. Now, there are days when it's lower. There are days when it's like, it's hard. Like, when nothing I'm doing is working. But I tell you this, the self-belief that you desire to be the person you want to be, it happens through action. Action is the catalyst to self-belief. So that is the door for today. I gave you the challenge to think about one thing you've been hesitating on because of doubt, and then take one small step toward that. And in the community, let us know, what are you going to try today anyway, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, with that, tomorrow is the master key. It is the last, it's it, right? 31 days. We talk about the master key in its totality, and I really hope that it blesses you and that you guys taking away something from this challenge. You've picked a door during this challenge and you open it and you walk through it. 31 days, 31 doors on Master Key. This is the Master Key Challenge. I thank you for being here. I look forward to tomorrow. And it's time to unlock new doors that you're stuck behind. And you can, and you will. See you tomorrow for the final day of the challenge. And I will have a surprise for you. Thank you so much. That you're stuck behind, and you can, and you will. See you tomorrow for